Before you is a hallway that has 3 white stripes beneath you on the floor and 3 white stripes above you on the ceiling. Right. You guys smell that? And of course, you all taking a deep breath and you smell cranberries. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw as it flops down about you.
No.
You two step forward, being, good and dexterous. Unfortunately, Coco and Tingle, our prep and landing elves, prepared for everything, are encapsulated in a cherry-colored, cranberry-colored cylinder of ooze. The prep and landing elves were encapsulated in cranberry ooze, and Chestnut, you are the only one who has the wherewithal and spryness and youthful gumption to get them out of this sticky situation.
Oh boy. This is a different situation than we originally anticipated.
Yes, I remember when we had a what to anticipate section of the story. They said absolutely 0 cranberry ooze. Do not worry about that, young man, is I assume what you said.
That was
To me,
was like
an up old man.
Chestnut's original concern. Was there going to be any cranberry ooze? I really hate those. I hate cranberry sauce. I hate cranberry sauce.
I just imagine that sounds okay. That's a very Cartman thing to say. I hate cranberry sauce.
You all laughed at me, but here we are now.
As the only person not stuck. Everybody said there would be no cranberry ooze, but here we are. Everybody laughed at Chestnut.
You say that. You say that as both Coco and Tingle, let's see, take 7 points of acid damage.
That's a lot of acid damage.
I am going to cast a little Christmas spell. Where,
just a little one?
Yeah, just a little one.
It's an itty bitty Christmas spell.
It's surprising. It's bigger.
Cast a large one?
It's bigger than you think it is.
That's what she said.
So Chestnut just kind of like pull. You see him kind of like put his hands up, and his big sweater sleeves fall down, and you see his frail old man wrists and his little fingies, and it's just like time for some. Yeah, and he goes, time for some Christmas magic, and as he does it, 6 little Christmas bulbs come up, like little light bulbs come up, flying around his head. And as he does that, he snaps his fingers and points them at the ooze, and 2 of them go flying at it. And hopefully,
did you just cast Minute Meteors?
I did. I cast.
I love that spell.
Meteors.
I love that spell.
All right, so how was this? This is a. Okay, so this is going to be some fun because you guys are going to have to make some deck saves, which might suck because you're stuck, but I'm going to do a lot of damage.
So they would be... wait, hold on. They are...
Destructive decorations. There we go,
yes,
I got that.
I'm firing some Christmas lights. So once I can expend 2 of them right now, sending them streaking towards towards a point or points I choose within 120 feet. So I'm going to do... 5 feet. So Tingle and Coco are stuck within the ooze, right? So if I land close enough to do the explosion of these Christmas lights to hit the ooze within 5 feet, but far enough away to not hit my friends, I should be able to do that. In theory. Once it impacts against a solid surface, it explodes, and each creature within 5 feet where it explodes has to make a dex save, and then they take fire damage on a failed save. So I'm going to fire them on either side of the ooze, so that it doesn't hit Tingle and Coco stuck inside the ooze, and it just hits the outsides of the ooze itself.
Okay.
So that they do not need to make dexterity saves, but the ooze needs to make dexterity saves.
Okay.
Sorry, complicated wizard turns.
Complicated wizard turns. Let's use
What's
my middle skeleton d20 for this. So this is dex saving throw.
Yep.
Luckily for you guys, it's got let's see.
I would assume that an ooze isn't super dexterous.
It's very not. Actually,
Particularly the cranberry ones.
Its speed is 20 feet and has a -2 to dex.
All right, here we go.
I do want to note that technically they are both technically Coco and Tingle are grappled, which means that they I think depending on how good at dodging this ooze happens to be at this moment, they may need to take damage still.
Okay.
Because it's going to it will. I mean, it doesn't have like a huge amount of intelligence, but it's like it will sacrifice what's inside of it that's not it in order to save more of it if it rolls high enough. I've already rolled. The cup is upside down. I haven't looked at it. We are looking at Schrodinger's dice right here.
As you're doing that, I'm going to roll the 4d6 fire damage.
Go for it.
Technically, it would be enough to.
I haven't touched the cup. My hands are up here. Look at the hands, not the tongue.
Nice hands you got there.
Thanks.
This would be 14 fire damage on a failed save.
Fire damage. Just make sure. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I read that correctly last time I looked at the stat block. It rolled a... What is this? That is a 6 minus 2. That is a 4. So definitely hits. It is, however, resistant to fire damage. So it takes half damage. And that is how much damage? Then 7.
So half damage would be 7. Yep.
7.
But it's okay. I have 4 more shots with that, and I can expend 1 or 2 as a bonus action, so I can keep that up as long as I don't cast anything up with concentration. So
cool.
Yeah, and I will move a little on further in towards our destination beyond the closing gates.
Gotcha. How far specific? How much movement are you using?
I'm going to use my movement, which is 25 feet.
25 feet? Okay.
Yep. And I'd be like, we need to get moving, guys. Come on, we don't have time to tangle with the sticky.
Gotcha. Chestnut, that is then your turn, right?
That's my turn.
Tingle is still stuck for 1 round. It is then the ooze's turn, who is going to kind of Coco and Tingle, you feel a kind of rumbling at the very center mass of this thing. It feels as though someone has placed the gelatinous cube in a saucepan in order to melt it, as it kind of gorgles up on the inside and gains a lot of heat and pressure, and a cone of just red viscous sprays out in a 30-foot cone. I'm going to need both Tinsel and Old Chestnut to make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, boy. I'm not very dexterous.
Cocked.
Oof. That's a 7.
That's a 7.
It's better than my 6.
Okay.
Wait. No, that's 6.
Watch your sweater.
Yeah, you both feel the heat, and it's not like a burning heat. It's like it's a chemical heat envelop you like an unpleasant wet sweater, as you are both yanked into the cranberry ooze, and take each of you 22 points of acid damage.
I am going to, before that happens,
as a reaction.
I'm going to, as a reaction, use a chronal shift and re-roll.
Yourself? Re-roll yourself?
Try it one more time! Come on. That's much better. That's a 15.
You
well,
just... we see a sort of... it's like one of those Rankin Bass animated stop-motion tapes. But the tape has been corroded. And so it's like a skip. We see like a time skip, like as if the tape was corroded, and we see like lines across the screen. And then suddenly, Old Chestnut is like a few feet farther than he was before.
Just one step to the left.
Just one little lick of cranberry just just kind of kisses your nose slightly. You don't take the 22 points of acid damage, and you manage to get out of the way. Tinsel, however, is enveloped by the awfully described sweater that I mentioned before, and is absorbed into the ooze with the other 2 elves.
Okay, I also have a reaction.
Oh, really?
I was I can't take 22 points of damage.
I can, and
but it
I
wouldn't be
have
great.
to in order for this to work because I'm casting Absorb Elements as the 2nd level spell.
Oh.
So you're
that
absorbing
gives
the
me
acid
2
element. Nice.
Yes, which gives me 2d6 damage. It doesn't specify that it has to be the same, but I'm going to make it the same damage anyway, so that's 8 acid damage.
Back to the ooze.
Yes.
Let's see.
And that's both my level 2 spell slots. Yay.
Well, so I'm out of spell slots, but I only got 2 first levels. So
How many points of poison damage?
a fighter.
8.
8. Okay, so he takes 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
1, 2.
I figured it was resistant, but I
I
didn't
just want to put it out there that I only have 38 hit points.
That is fair. Tinsel, because you
Total.
Tinsel, because you didn't get the drop, because it didn't get the drop on you last session, you still get your turn. You need to start your turn by making an escape from its grappled check.
Yeah. So it can be like
strength or
athletics
dexterity.
acrobat. Yeah.
You need to beat a DC of 15 to escape.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna. Dex is better. So that is a 4.
Oh no!
My dice don't.
So you don't escape.
I don't escape.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You still have your actions.
escape.
You cannot move though. You're grappled. You're not immobile. You're not stunned or anything. So you still have your actions. You just can't move. You do, however, because it's start of the round, you are in the ooze. You do take 7 points of acid damage.
7 points. Okay. So is it my turn now?
It is still your turn. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I want to have a flashback moment of me infusing my boots.
So, hold on. I got a different music cue for this. Bongos, go! We flash back to the bunker.
So I have the infusion Boots of the Winding Path. As a bonus action, I could teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space I could see. I must have occupied that space at some time.
Right.
So
That'll be handy, especially because in this corridor here, there's legend to be some kind of cranberry ooze. A real sticky situation.
So we did know about the ooze.
Apparently we knew about the
It's legend. Anyway, back in the present, the bongos are gone.
Okay.
Yeah, you go gadget teleport Boots out of there?
Yes.
Is that your whole action, or do you have anything else?
No, that is a bonus action.
Oh boy.
So
I
have a question. It can only
Yes.
go back to a position that you had been in before?
Yeah, so like back the way we
So you can just rewind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you get
what
Trace's
happened?
recall ability.
So what happened is she got subsumed by the awful goose sweater, got sucked in, took all that acid damage. She said, "Fuck it, I got a pair of shoes for this," and then popped out the same 5 feet in front of the ooze.
You know what would help me right now? A nice pair of shoes.
You know what I want for Christmas?
Papa needs a nice pair of recall shoes.
Anyway, Tinsel, you still have more stuff you want to do?
Yeah, so what I use reaction, that's what I did. Okay. So I will
For all intents and purposes, Gingy has not left your side.
yes. Yeah. I'm gonna send Gingy to... Right, he has the same initiative. And I don't need to...
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pull out my my crossbow, and I already used my bonus action. Okay, so I guess I just take out my crossbow and load it.
Cool.
Wait, So can I use my second action to fire it then? I have...
Did you... You said putting on the boots and teleporting was a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Then you should still have an action.
Okay. I remembered crossbows needing to be loaded in order to use them.
So unless it's... What kind of crossbow is it?
It's a light crossbow.
So what that just means is you can only use it once per turn. Whereas loading means you have to spend a bonus action actually loading it.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
what I thought.
Reload means you need to spend a bonus action reloading it. Loading means you just can only use it once per turn with the idea that you're loading it after you fire it.
Okay.
But it doesn't actually take up economy.
Okay. Which I have extra attack, so I could use it anyway. So just 2 crossbow bolts then.
Cool. You need to be an armor class of 14.
Yes. That's a 15.
That hits.
Cool.
And what type of damage is that?
It's just like piercing.
Piercing?
Yeah, piercing.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. 4 piercing damage on the first shot.
Just chipping away.
1, 2,
And
3, 4.
that does not hit.
That's a miss. So that's your turn?
Yes, that is my whole turn.
Excellent. Coco takes another 7 acid damage. And then tries to roll a strength. It's not a saving throw. It's just a strength check. Then, right? No. Right? No. Yes. Wait.
Yes.
Skills. There we go. It would be... Skill. This would be Arcana. It would be a strength skill. Athletics. Yes, here we go. There he goes. And he rolled an 18.
Woo!
Excellent. So you see Coco just kind of, for lack of a better word, boil. Just with intense Holliday spirit. And just leaps out of the ooze like... Ah! And he's gonna turn around and go ahead and do a fight at him, at the ooze. First unarmed strike. It's a 23, that hits. Hell yeah. For 8 points of bludgeoning damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then second attack, second unarmed strike. Here we go. For 17 to hit, and 7 bludgeoning damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looked... I mean, it's kind of got... The ooze at this point has 2 bolts in it, and it's kind of wiggling unnervingly because it's been punched a lot. Which doesn't help doesn't help cushion the blow from the sharp objects inside of it. Chestnut, it is your turn again.
Oh boy. The first thing that Chestnut's going to do is say, I'm going to recommend everybody who's not stuck in the use to start skedaddling towards the door. Because we have closing walls on us, everybody. If you remember the
I love
situation.
That's freaking awesome. You were like, oh, old man voice. There are closing walls.
There are closing walls. Everybody needs to move.
Yeah.
Not without my partner.
Now that the walls are closing in.
Close. Everybody, I would like to let everybody know that I understand you're stuck in this thing, but the walls are closing. Let's go.
You mean that voice has been? Sorry, I'm confused. You mean that voice has been fake the whole time?
He has to put on his dad pants to let you guys know that we need to do something here.
Oh
He goes dead.
All right,
That was
Chestnut,
a
what's the game plan?
That was thaumaturgy.
All right. Well, first thing, I'm going to use my bonus action first. I'm going to whip 2 more meteors at it. Same thing as before. So it'll have to do another Dexter save.
Dex save. You want to do another Schrodinger's cup?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Still got 2
Cup
people.
is down.
One person stuck in it. Only one.
Yeah,
person stuck in it.
only Tingle.
Alrighty.
I haven't had the opportunity to leave.
What's that damage?
Tingle.
We
Gotcha. I
got.
got so
Ooh,
confused.
that's 11.
It's still fire damage, right?
18. Yeah, 18 fire damage.
So it's gonna be
But
cut in
that's-
half still.
Yep.
And it rolled a 7, -2.
So
it
that
takes
is 9 fire damage
Yeah,
from.
9.
Yeah, I rolled
can-
18 on my
I can math.
4d6.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points. of damage.
Unfortunately, really high on something that gets cut in half anyway.
Yeah.
But we are gonna do another fun shenanigans. Let's see if I can get this to work. I really need you out of the ooze.
I would really like to be out of the ooze. I've not been given an opportunity to leave it yet, but I assure you I'll be taking it.
I'm going to give you a little bit of help.
Buffing. Let's go.
Fucking quacks.
We love people who buff in this house.
Oh, yeah, my little Lego Quaxley.
Yeah, it's a
We're going to cast a little time magic on the boy over here. So I pull out my little super complicated wristwatch, and I take
Got a calculator on it.
I pull off like a little glob of like icy magic off of it, and I blow it at you, and I'm casting Fortune's Favor on you.
Nice. What does that do?
So I impart latent luck to a willing creature I can see within range.
Are you willing?
Are you a willing
I'm
creature?
very willing. I'm very willing.
So when you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw before this spell ends, which is 1 hour, you... Oh, I just lost my place trying to do that. There we go. You can dismiss this spell on yourself and roll an additional d20 and choose which of the d20s to use. So I'm giving you effectively...
Time Wizard's Bardic.
Time Wizard Bardic... Time Wizard Advantage.
Time Wizard Advantage, hell yeah.
Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against a chosen creature, you can also do this and do the same, give disadvantage. If the original d20 roll has advantage or disadvantage, the creature rolls an additional d20 after, and then it's applied to the original roll. So, like, if you have advantage already, you get an additional d20. So you
Nice.
get 3 rolls instead of 2.
We love it. We love it.
And I am going to cast it. I'm just going to cast it at the regular level, so I'm only going to cast it on you because everybody else is out of the ooze.
I'm not.
So you used your recall, didn't you?
You used
So you're
your
out of
boots
the
to
ooze?
get out.
Right.
Yeah,
Good job.
I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. The wizard's playing a little game here. He
got
understands who's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm giving you effectively wizard time advantage.
Yeah.
Time
Wizard
Lord
time
Advantage.
I'd be like,
Oh,
come
God.
come on, Tingle. We gotta get moving. Time's a
It's all-
wasting.
It's all bad gone.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn. I'm going to move another 25 towards the other door.
All right, Tingle, take 7 acid damage and give me a anti-grapple DC 15.
Okay, so I can use acrobatics to escape. Got it. 1 sec. Let me take that damage if my number pad will work on my computer. There we go. Let me take that 7 damage.
Do you have
I'm
numlock
going
on?
to take a... I didn't. That's what I had to do.
I hate it when that happens.
All right. Let me roll my acrobatics with advantage. With advantage, it's only a fucking 16.
Oh, so you get it. You get out.
You got it. It's 15
15 DC.
Oh, my brain heard 17. My brain heard
Describe how
17.
you
I was like,
elegantly in acrobatics like escape the ooze.
Can I actually just roll my action into it, which is I would like to just like reach my two hands out and shoot an Eldritch Blast hole through the ooze and just dive through?
That assumes you hit.
Yeah, well, let me roll both my attacks because
Go for it. Beat a 14 armor class.
You're shooting a little.
All right. Well, the first one missed.
First one's a miss.
Second one did hit though, so it's boom, and then I just dive through the created hole.
What's the damage on it?
That is going to be 10 force damage. I did max damage on that shot.
10 force damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, the ooze does not look great. It's got a gaping hole in its chest. And
in its ooze.
In its ooze. It's got a oozy hole in its ooze. It's got bolts in its ooze. It's still.
If I never hear the phrase "it's got an oozy hole" ever again, it'll be too soon.
It's wriggling in an annoyed and angry way, and as such, it is going to take 2 attacks with its pseudopod on the creature that just blasted a hole through it.
I'd do it again.
So it's going to make 2 pseudopod attacks. Each has +7 to hit. So Tingle does. That 3 + 7 definitely doesn't hit.
Nope.
And
hardly hits a skeleton.
Okay, so these. Okay, my skeleton d20 really likes you guys because it rolled a 6 + a 7, which probably doesn't hit.
Fuck yeah.
No, that
and
misses
so that's
as well.
its turn.
I just hold up my shield and just get knocked back twice.
Yeah,
Poe goes first, right?
It goes. That's its turn, and Tinsel, you're next.
Okay. Okay. So I forgot Gingy last time, so I'm gonna move him first.
How could you forget Gingy?
I don't know. I was focusing on my crossbow and how crossbows
mascot?
technically work, even though we shouldn't be going on how it technically works. It should be however it's fun to play it.
40, 45,
I think we technically didn't go how it works, but we'll talk about it off stream, so you're good.
Yeah. Oh.
What are you owing about?
I'm owing at what Gingy can do.
What can Gingy do?
He could have been deflecting the attack or imposing disadvantage.
Gingy's just there in your overalls with like a box of oil. What?
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
It's time to wake up!
It's snack time!
Yes! That thing's cranberry!
I eat oil and nuts! And not like the plant, but like metal nuts! I shove them in my mouth and I like them.
Hey, the boy likes his nuts.
The boy likes his nuts.
Go rend him!
Okay! Jeez! Beat a 14, Gingy.
The boy likes his nuts.
Yeah,
Don't get it twisted.
19
The boy likes
to
his
hit.
nuts.
It's a 19 to hit. That hits.
Yes.
And it's force damage, right?
Yes. 1d8 plus. That's 11.
11 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. All right. And that's your turn?
No.
Of course not.
You're dealing with intelligence casters here.
Yes.
I know.
We're all intelligent. Actually, I'm a wisdom caster. My bad. I just have a decent intelligence.
See, you wisdom casters. You and your Eldritch Blasts and your shillelaghs.
Hey, these are not.
Hey, I will stand for no warlock slander in this house.
I'm
also calling out druids too.
Yeah.
Warlocks
I'm
are
just gonna
charisma
use my
casters.
crossbow again.
Charisma casters
Crossbow.
are sacred.
Excuse me.
Is 6 crossbow.
How much?
6.
6 crossbow damage?
Yes.
Cool.
Second crossbow.
Okay, hold on. What was it?
It didn't hit any.
It didn't hit.
It was a.
That sucks. That really does suck. It just means Coco's gonna get the killing blow.
That's fine. It's teammates.
As Coco rocks up.
Yeah.
17 to hit. And with a really disgruntled English-speaking fist, plants 8 points of damage into the 2 HP left of Ooze holding itself together, and with like a sound that is somewhere between a fart and a burp, the Ooze explodes, splattering the back wall. Well, that challenge is all done and good. The
walls are closing in. Did everybody?
I just got out.
I need everyone whose movement speed is less than 40 to give me a dexterity saving throw. Everyone who's got movement speed greater than 40 can offer a d20 of aid to whoever doesn't. So who here has a movement speed 40 or higher?
Gingy.
Oh.
Gingy?
Gingy's just bucking it.
Gingy's got. Okay, so do you want Gingy to help you, or do you want Gingy to help somebody else?
I'm the pinnacle of fitness, apparently, because I got a 23. Don't worry about me.
I've already moved 50 feet towards the door. How far are we actually going?
It's not too much farther.
Okay, so I still
I'm
gotta do
gonna
a
have
dex
him help me, so
And
we'll just make this easy.
Chestnut, you get Coco's d20 because his movement speed is 40.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So
I'm a professional, so I just duck and roll and.
Come on, old man.
I'm almost dead.
What am I rolling here?
A dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. That's a 7.
You have advantage.
You got advantage.
Because
oh,
of
boy.
me, I mean Coco.
Ah,
Come on, old man, we need you.
16.
Good job.
Cool.
Whew. Okay, I'm not used to running.
You guys make it
I'm
to the
getting too
other
old for
side.
this.
As
You guys literally all pass Chestnut as he's running towards the door. He's already
Coco
50
picks him
feet
up.
ahead of all of you.
throws him over his shoulder. You guys make it. You guys make it to the side, and there before you is an ornate door, and behind you closes the large painted-on wooden face of a nutcracker.
Smooth.
Speak, friend, and enter.
So before you is an ornately carven door. It's got runic symbols carved along the outside that translate in old Elvish to may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. There is carved into the wood an old picture of a scene of Santa and his reindeer flying off over pine trees, spreading sparkly little bits of Christmas cheer around them. And there is a simple lock for a simple skeleton key. It's nothing. We've moved past the high-tech portion of the vault. Everything past this point will start getting more low and low-tech. But still security measures, so don't get cocky. But yeah.
I'm very hurt. Do we have options?
I don't know if any of us are healers.
I'm certainly not. Prep and landing should always come prepared. And he pulls out some greater healing potions. Gives each of you a greater healing potion. 1.
Cool. I still have no spell slots, but I'll survive.
I just want to tell you guys that I had like 2 different ways to make that ooze have 0 speed, and you guys did nothing but sit in front of it the entire time.
The second I left the fucking ooze, the fight was over.
Yeah. I'm just messing with you. I'm just like, oh man, I have ways that we could just leave it and not have to kill it.
Yeah. Gigi could have been tanking this thing. He's immune to poison.
Okay. Okay,
We
so
really
greater
had
healing
options that we
potions
weren't using.
recover
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
1d
44.
44 plus 4.
Whoa, 4,000
40
before.
48 hit points?
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Dice in the cup, let's shake it up. Dice in the cup, let's shake it up.
That's definitely cost.
Beans. What is that, 1 or
I
a
have
6?
more health.
That's
I have
a
more
6.
health now than
Hell yeah.
Chestnut can.
It's 14.
Just barely.
Cool. I'm at 80% health.
I should probably keep track of his stuff on my phone. My characters. I had to look up greater healing nonsense. View. There we go. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 4. 14 points of healing for Coco.
Out of curiosity, since we're no longer in danger, can we take this opportunity for like a short rest if people need
You can. You will only get 1 short rest as time is of the essence. And if you take an hour-long rest, you'll miss Christmas altogether. You'll miss the ride.
I assumed that long rest was out of the question, but I'm doing okay. I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't taken a hit because of time magic.
I'm out of maledicts and brands, but I can still do my Christmas rites, and I'm also out of spells. But I can still do my Christmas rite, which is fine.
Do we know how many doors we have left to go through?
30.
There should be at the very most 3 more doors.
Okay.
I think we do at least one more door before we decide if we want to take a short rest.
That's fair. Okay.
Right.
At least get to the halfway
We
point.
still need to open this door, though.
All
So-
right. If only we knew someone who's good at technology.
This
It's just in
not
technology. This
technological.
is a primitive luck.
Can I
You
just
make a
do
good
like
point. I bashed the door.
I'm also good with locks.
that? Seems like a bad idea.
So,
I'm not very smart.
what are we doing mechanically with this door?
Is it just a door?
I'm just gonna do like a simple knowledge check on it. Can I
Sure.
do like a lore check on
Go
this?
for it, man. I love lore checks.
So, would you consider this to be like history or like
Yeah.
religion?
This is history or religion, honestly.
Okay.
I got an 8
Christmas
on my
is a
athletics, so I'm
religion,
just gonna assume
after all.
I bang against the door for
I
no
have
reason.
expertise
History
in
is
history. Can I give him
intelligence.
advantage?
You guys can put your heads together, sure.
I don't know if you're
Let's all
gonna.
get our
somehow?
heads together.
Proficiency. in
I
expertise.
also have proficiency and advantage.
I have proficiency in history as well as a +8 to it.
We can
So-
we can wave our dice around like big boys all we want, but someone
Yeah.
has to make the roll.
I rolled a
Okay,
24. 24.
24.
There we go.
So this door can be picked very simply, but a much nicer way to do it would be to whisper a Christmas-related secret into the lock.
Oh. Does anybody want to whisper a Christmas secret?
No.
Fucking, I'll do it.
What do you whisper into the lock?
What are you whispering?
I'm just gonna whisper very, very quietly because I don't want the other two to hear the secret on how I lost my eye, saving Christmas.
Ooh, saving Christmas. Okay.
I was gonna have like a secret.
I'm gonna give
Santa would have
that.
been attacked by that macaw.
I'm gonna
and
give that
Christmas
secret a
would've been ruined.
+5.
Ooh, yeah, I just kind of
Making a
and go.
dirty 20
The-
secret. Ooh.
I just go. The real reason I lost my eye is to. It was a macaw.
It was a macaw. The secret leaves your mouth and turns into a fogged breath and kind of imprints itself onto the lock, entering it, swooshing around, and click. The door swings open. And beyond that door is another hallway. This one is a long hallway. It's got a sort of a cobblestone laden floor and big bouldery. This is like an archetypical dungeon hallway. And on the far side is another Christmas door with another carving and another Christmas secret lock.
Before you have a chance to lean back from whispering your secret, you look down and you see Tingle kind of looking up and smiling at you, or you see Chestnut looking up and smiling at you, be like, "Hey, little birdie guy, huh? All right."
I just lean in and go, "No one will believe you, old man."
Hobbles into the room. No one has to.
And you guys enter. This next chamber. Everyone, give me perception checks.
Perception checks.
I'll perceive your check.
Believe it or not, I am not good in perception.
Why not?
Coco doesn't pick up on anything. He rolled a 10.
I wear a hat over my face.
Checks out. The math does check out. 19.
I actually rolled a 19 on the die.
You both rolled a 19. So you guys are squabbling about this. What did you get, Tinsel?
I got a 3.
3. Cool.
You're just not paying.
So you two are...
Checks out for the airheaded tech wizard.
Yeah.
You two are both squabbling about the nature of the secret. When you both are about to step onto the cobbles at the center of in the center of the chamber, when you see that half of these stones, the cobbles, they're marked with really old Elvish runes. These are like crazy stinking old, and
only we knew someone as old as those.
I was there when they were written.
Etched in stone. And Chestnut,
don't you quote the dungeon text to me. I was there when it was written.
We did
very
it.
well.
We
Good job, Aslan. And these are the primal Christmas runes. One, a rune of good tidings and joy and kindness and spontaneity. The other, a rune of deceit, of trickery, of malice. These are the ancient Christmas runes of naughty and nice.
That's pretty good. I was going to say, you're just throwing down naughty and nice here on the floor.
Yeah.
They're just random, like they're not checkered or anything. It's just random naughty, 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 nice, 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 naughty, naughty. All like each cobble is labeled as such, either naughty or nice.
Okay.
Okay.
What we got?
Naughty and nice runes.
Wait.
So my guess is we just stand on the nice runes to make our way across the floor, but don't touch the naughty runes.
Theory, question, request. Can we use Gingy to test that out?
What?
He just seems like the most rebuildable.
Hey! You're not gonna make me, are you?
Well, let me see if there's a pattern to these things first.
Okay, give me an investigation check, or no, that's it, investigation.
Yep. Okay.
I actually have a minor plan if we want to throw
A minor plan.
A minor plan if we want to do it.
We might want to
out, boys.
We do want to make sure we should wait till the plan is of age, honestly.
You and I went with different minor jokes.
Okay,
but don't talk to the plan while it's still a minor. People will call you a groomer.
Because don't. We can stop this bit.
Yeah, that's not great. This is not a great line of jokes.
Are we trying to groom the plan? What's
no,
happening?
we're not. We're not. Absolutely not. We're not grooming the plan.
It's not
No. Okay.
It doesn't matter if you don't do anything. With the plan.
We are so off the rail now.
Okay. How did you roll for your investigation as to pattern? 22.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not as far as you can see. It looks like maybe there may be a pattern. Like, if there is a pattern, it starts repeating farther down the hallway than you can see.
Okay.
You're not gonna make me go out there, right? I mean, obviously, it's pretty cut and dry. Naughty stones could mess me up pretty bad.
Well, don't step on the
Well,
nut.
you don't step on them then.
I'm not going out there. I don't know. You can't make me.
I choose you, Gingy!
You throw
I
him?
physically can, but I'm not going to.
That would be pointing.
Oh, okay.
I lean
And
down.
then
I'll lean down.
and when you say that, Gingy's programming kicks in. Like, okay.
Oh, never mind. I didn't need to pep talk to
He
him.
just
That's
needs
good.
to
I'm
And
not
he
good at
just
this.
he just marches, straight into the hallway, willy nilly, not even looking at the stones. And you see that he. How tall is Gingy?
That is a good question.
Because like
He's
Iron
small,
Defenders are supposed
He's
to
tiny,
be.
isn't he?
They're like, because you said you pulled him
Yeah.
out of his pocket, so I can't imagine him being any bigger than a smartphone. For a
No,
gnome, gnome
That's
smartphone.
exactly like he is the size of a gingerbread man. He's a
gingerbread
tiny
man.
creature.
Okay. That being said, he walks over both Naughty and Nice Stones uninhibited, being too light to press them down.
Mm.
Alright, we're gonna some
Oh, no.
rocks. Gingy.
His intelligence is 4.
It's time to put some stones on Shinji's body and try it again.
Okay, Gingy, you can come back.
Okay.
Shinji, now that we know it's safe, can
Yeah,
you
I didn't
hold
get hurt at
these two? Can you? What heavy things do I have in my inventory? Hold on.
He does have +2 for strength, so he will be able to carry things.
That's
In the meantime,
that's stronger than I am.
that's strong. He's real dumb and real strong. You made it a himbo gingerbread man.
A himbo gingerbread
Gingy is
man
just
with
weird.
a fus rota, by the way.
Can I do like an arcane check to see like what would happen between the Naughty and Nice Stones?
Go for it.
Oh, that would have been a better roll. I wanted to see. if there was
That
a
is a 17 on the die, and with Arcana, I get a +8. So that is a 25 to kind of determine. Just kind of like trying to think of what. It's literally, I'm thinking of Chestnut trying to remember what these do.
Gotcha. So the Nice Stones, they don't do anything actually. It is the Naughty Stones that, if enough of them are pressed, they completely fall away, opening up into a chasm of pointed peppermint sticks.
Hey Gingy, do you know how to tie knots? Sorry, hey Gingy, do you know how to tie knots?
I cannot.
Well, never mind on that plan.
Wait,
I was gonna give him
No,
a
I
piece
cannot.
of rope.
Hang on. Which way, Nick? Can you not, or can you not?
I cannot.
Can you tie a knot, or can you not tie a knot? I need to be
cannot!
you need to be very clear here.
You know what? We'll find out. I give him the end of a rope and go, hey, can you tie this on the other end of the room?
What knot do you want?
Okay, cool. So you can not.
A double hit.
Yeah, I can. I've been saying this.
Hold on. No, don't say double hitch. That's the lame answer. Give me the alpine butterfly.
Fine. Jeez.
A real-
Ties
a
an
real
alpine
climber's
butterfly to
knot.
the end of it. What do you need this
No,
for?
No,
Just tied it without going.
Alpine butterfly, right there.
Can you tie an alpine
I need you
butterfly
to go to
knot
the other
to
side
the other
and
side
tie
of the
that
room
knot.
to the door
To the door.
on the other side of the room. On the other, so that way that way he doesn't just tie it again
Yeah.
and hold it.
Listen to Tingle.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a lot of sass from all of you. Okay. He takes the rope, like the whole
How do we
rope.
make-
He puts the whole bundle in his arms,
the end
and
of it. I hold one end of it firmly.
he goes
You firmly grasp it.
all the way to the other side.
Firmly
It is another. This is another 50-foot chamber. And
I have 50 foot of hempen rope. What a coincidence.
brilliant. And
D&D paying up.
And he boulders up the carving on the other door and ties an alpine butterfly to the handle of the door. Let me just make a quick roll here
His dex is +1 if you need that.
That's not what I'm rolling for, but thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, it's tied!
Thank you, JJ.
I quit!
No.
I'm joking, I love you! You're my creator!
What a little scam. He's so rambunctious.
Right,
What a
so who wants to go first? And also, are you going to tie to the other end, or am I just going to be...
Yeah. I tie a less impressive knot than the alpine butterfly. Like a good square knot.
So you made the gingerbread man tie a much more complex knot.
Hold on. Do you know how to do an alpine butterfly? Can
You're
you
just
not?
being hyperbolic to feel superior.
No, I'm just. Yes.
Okay, thank you for being honest with me. As partners, we need to be honest with each other.
We hug it out real quick. We just,
Yeah. So who wants to go
it's
first?
a real manly hug.
On the ropes.
I mean, I
Just give me the crawling order, guys. Which order you want to go in?
I'll go first.
Cool. I think it's only fair and safe that I bring up the rear.
Okay.
Bring up the rear.
Haha. Very mature.
No.
I'm wondering if I'm heavy enough to trigger the things because I'm also quite small.
Do you wanna give it a test?
No, I'm going to say
I'm
I'm assuming that one of the two of you are strong enough to carry me. This is a problem.
Yeah, I could probably hold you up in my hand.
I'm gonna put my wizard staff over the rope and just hold on to it.
Nice.
And just have one of you guys just kind of drag me along.
Yeah, cool. So you guys start to shimmy your way across the rope there. I'm going to need a group dexterity check or acrobatics, some kind of check that keeps you guys on the rope fair and good.
Okay,
So it's going to be acrobatics from Coco. 16,
23.
that's a pass.
23.
23, that's a pass.
Can I be the one dragging him along? Then?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
And Tinsel. That's not showing
I
up.
can't see that.
Your handy dandy notebook has failed you.
Do you have the Blues Clues notebook?
No, it's got a bunch of different colors.
Blues Clues.
I just really like it. It's Post-its.
What number did you write down, though?
17.
17. Okay, that's a group success. We
Yeah.
love it. We see. So what has happened is you've kind of tied one of Old Chestnut's sleeves, or no, the long droopy front part of his robe to the back of your belt, back of Tinsel's belt, and that's how he's being pulled along. And it does kind of there's a point. So with this roll, we make it halfway. And there's a kind of a point where this whole thing starts to rock back and forth. It's a little unsettling.
Nice.
Just to make it the other half of the way, if everyone could give me another skill check, just so nobody falls, and such. So
30-20.
that is another dirty 20 from Coco.
A 13.
A 13 and an 8. Okay, I'm going to roll 2 luck checks.
He's trying to stop us because he knows we're just going to use the rope for every mission going forward.
I'm going to roll 2 luck checks. It's just gonna be who wants? Okay, do you both want to succeed on odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds, yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Give me a natural 1.
Okay, so both Old Chestnut and Tinsel, they don't got that grip strength that is very good and consistent. So about 3/4 of the way across, both of their balance, footing, and all that. Are you about to Wilhelm me right now?
I thought about it, but no.
I can see you rimming the button.
I knew it.
And they both slip. They both slip and fall onto the onto the cobbles.
I don't have it.
And you both land your bottoms directly on 2 naughty stones. And
Die. Instant death.
shh. Nothing. Silence.
There has to be a certain number of naughty stones that get pressed for it to fall away.
Until snap. The rope attached to the door on the far side rips the lock right out of its hinges, sending everyone down onto the ground. I'm gonna roll 2 more luck checks. Noodle, odds or evens?
I'll take evens.
Oh no!
Okay. Coco lands. Hand, kind of superhero landing. Forward hand, naughty stone. Tingle, you land. How do you land? Strike a pose for me.
I think it's also a superhero landing. Just...
Both your feet and your front-facing hand.
Wow.
Nice stones.
Okay. I'm getting too old for this.
Oh, I fell on my tear bone.
What happened? Oh, the lock came right out.
I'm too old for this.
You guys are going to have to... We're going to make another one last group check in order to now, I guess, crawl very slowly across the floor. Chestnut, you're not sure. It could be 1 more stone. It could be 5 more naughty stones that need to get pressed in order for the whole floor to fall. You're not
You
sure.
touch every naughty stone we've switched.
Did I fire? I bet you're wondering. Did I fire 5 shots or 6?
Oh no! Anyway, what kind of check was it? Another acrobatics?
It's just another whatever check you've been doing.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Coco
have
rolled
any
a
of those,
10.
so I'm just
That's a
rolling
fail.
dexterity.
An 11. Another fail.
18.
A success. You're very good at crawling on your hands and knees.
I'm very small.
21.
Oh, good job,
Success.
Jensen. I can see your rolls. I don't know if you knew that.
The rules of quicksand are to spread your weight out as far as
We're
possible.
going to roll another 2 luck checks. Noodle, odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds?
Odds. Oh, it hurts. It hurts the whole time. The pain doesn't stop.
Okay.
That was the saddest thing I've ever said.
You guys, you're in your own heads just a little bit. You're supposed to be the strongest, the best, the most dexterous of Santa's elves. That's why you're prepping landing. That ooze really got the jump on you. It's really kind of rattled you a little bit. And so you're just trying to really focus in on the moment. Nice. And you can actually hear Coco going, nice.
Nice. I started doing it too. Nice.
As all 4 of you make it to the other side, Coco's foot accidentally trips the last naughty stone required, and the whole floor, like a bunch of dominoes, just down, clattering down. Whoever looks over sees the stones falling amongst sharp and deadly candy cane spikes.
Did Gingy die, or was Gingy on the other side?
Gingy's over here!
Okay, cool.
Back in my pocket where it's safe.
Sucking on his oil box.
I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, it looks like no one's gonna have to tell a secret to get through that door.
Okay,
The door just...
Show of hands. Is anyone hurt? We all good?
I'm fine.
I don't want to do a roll call.
I fell on my little bottom, but that's about it.
The next door is kind of ajar now because the lock is broken.
Oh, I thought it
No
was a
secret
door.
needed. No secret needed to get through this next door. As you enter another smoke-filled room. It feels a little different.
This one feels a little different.
It's very narrow.
This one's very narrow.
and you go along it for just a little bit, and you come across a new section that it's perpendicular to the section of the door that you've entered.
My God, this section is perpendicular to the door. I'm sorry.
Are you going to narrate everything?
It's just there's a lot going on right now.
You guys all have dark vision, which is fantastic. So you
Yes.
see...
This is how I de-stress.
Yeah.
You guys all have dark vision, so you see to the right there is the next door illuminated by one spotlight. And to your left, there is a slope. It goes all the way up to past where even your dark vision can see.
I can't even see to the top of that.
Right. Old man, do you know what's up there?
Fast up there.
I can roll for I can roll a knowledge check to
Go
see if
for
I
it.
know.
I love it.
What am I rolling? Arcana, history? What are you thinking?
I wonder if the fact that I can speak to
history
small
works.
beasts will ever come up.
That is a dirty 20 for
Dirty
history.
20. You remember that this is a room in which, if you were to break in, which you've never broken in before, but if you ever needed to break into here, it's imperative that you remain very quiet. Because at the top of the hill there is magically suspended an enormous snowball.
All right, everybody.
I bet the acoustics in here are awesome.
Hey, shush. Santa, damn it. Quiet.
And I imagine you putting your finger on...
What are you on about?
There's a big snowball up the hill.
Like an avalanche. I get real close. Are we
Yeah.
thinking
It'll
like an
be a really
avalanche?
terrible place to tinker then.
If you're too loud, the snowball.
Is this a Temple of Doom thing?
This is the Temple of Doom thing.
It's a Temple of Doom thing.
It's a Temple of Doom.
We're doing a Temple of Doom
life.
thing.
We're doing it. It's a Temple of Doom thing. Yeah, we need to make sure. Everybody be quiet, please.
Everybody shut up.
I put my finger over old Chestnut's mouth.
And then you guys feel
back
this
at you.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
somehow, despite your very earnest attempts to shut everybody up, you all begin to feel a low rumble in the ground.
I do it again for the bit. I regret nothing.
Everybody make dexterity saving throws.
I have a
I
question.
do. You should have at least one, yeah.
I have a question.
What's that?
I have a time wizard ability that I wonder if it can apply to this.
Okay, tell me what the ability's about and what it does.
So, as an action, I can magically force. Technically, it says a large or smaller creature. Here's where the question comes in: is if we can consider the boulder.
It's a snowball.
The snowball.
Temple of Doom.
But basically, it has to make a Constitution saving throw or be suspended and have a 0 speed and time magic.
Do I want to give you this cool moment?
Yeah.
Give me your dexterity
moment.
saving throw, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay, let's all dex save.
Don't roll low.
That is...
Don't roll low.
You have been great at dex saving throws. What are you talking about?
I got a 17.
17. I have a +1 to dexterity, and I just keep rolling. Okay.
You're just rolling like a god.
Coco rolled a dirty 23, so we good.
13.
Good.
Um,
Does everyone's success beat out my 7?
Coco. So here's what happens. Coco's the first to feel the rumbling, and sprints, scooping up Tinsel, throwing her on his shoulder, and we watch as Tingle just a little bit longer than really he should as a good prep and landing guy, not notice the rumbling, but we also see old Chestnut and just kind of grip his staff and raise it above his head. Is there something you'd like to say?
Yes. You shall not pass! And I'd stop it in midair.
Hell yeah! We love a Lord of the Rings reference.
Yes.
We're doing that bit. Can I just destroy the snowball by bashing through it while using my Christmas rite so I'm not taking damage?
Do it.
I was gonna
so
say
I just
Gingy at it, but that's also
my entire body goes frosty as I activate my Christmas rite. I'm just gonna rush the thing while it's frozen.
I'm literally picturing the Gandalf moment as this boulder's coming down and it's just like dark. Also, this bolt of lights, and like all the sound leaves.
Yeah, and it's kind of frozen mid-roll, and then we see Tingle just bursting the snowball into just a fine powder, and then also big chunks of snow that still remain suspended in the air by time magic. And as you let the spell go, they land.
We don't destroy time magic forever. You gotta teach me some of that.
It's gonna take some time.
It's gonna take some time.
We all start rocking out now that we don't have to worry about the boulder anymore.
This old man dance.
The chunks of snow that were suspended in time magic and then bursted apart, they suddenly regain all their momentum, but it's not a big mass of snow. It's a bunch of little masses of snow, which actually hurt no more than a normal non-epoxy-filled snowball. So you guys don't take any damage, but it was an excellent bit of magic on your part. I commend you very, very much. And you guys approach the spotlighted Christmas secret door.
the Christmas secret.
Whose turn is it to tell the secret?
Chestnut, I think you have the most secrets. I feel like Tinsel's an open book.
Well, I know lots of stuff that I probably shouldn't.
It's not the same as your secrets.
Oh, really? Tell me.
Yeah, do go. Actually, never mind. I want
I'd
Tinsel
be
to go.
telling the door.
Well, yeah, we'll
Right,
listen.
yeah, sure. We won't listen.
Yeah, never.
Privacy and all.
I lean down, putting a little hearing horn up to my...
Hearing horn.
Which is, I assume,
pencil
how
go?
old Chestnut heard me earlier. I just take his
Oh, there it
hearing
is.
horn.
He's just surprisingly good at things.
Okay,
He's-
so who's doing the Christmas secret? Because I need to judge its juiciness in order to make the roll.
Tinsel has secrets. Tinsel has company secrets.
Yeah.
But Chestnut's the oldest fucking thing that
The
exists.
oldest one. The oldest. He's ancient.
Immediately, do we want to have a juice off comes into my brain?
I gotta think of a good, funny secret for Christmas.
I'm gonna
I
click
do
my
have
audio into binaural audio, and why don't you both
Go,
whisper
go.
me your secrets at the same time? Hold on. In each ear. A juice off.
Juice.
Old men going juice.
Do you want me to wait for you, or do you?
Yeah, give me one. You go ahead and go. You give your portion of the juice, and I gotta figure out mine because I'm trying to think of something funny.
Oh,
Give
okay.
your portion of the juice.
Yes. So I go over to the door. Hey, door. Did you know that in the commercials that they use, they don't actually use food. They use stuff like glue and shaving cream to make the food look extra delicious.
So this
But then
is
you can't eat it.
this isn't a personal Christmas secret. This is a marketing secret.
Yes. Which it's a big secret for their marketing team.
I'm gonna
One
give
might
this.
argue
I'm gonna
it's
give
very
this. I'm gonna give
valuable.
this secret a +2.
Okay. If the door doesn't open, we know we need juicy secret too. And if that doesn't
Unfortunately,
work, we can
no.
just rip it off with rope again.
The secret comes out as a fog, and then it kind of is repelled by the opening, repelled by the heat of the door, as it kind of gets a little. It like the metal of the lock gets a little warm, like steamed. Like that's not what I want. I don't want secrets like that. Those are capitalism secrets. I want juicy like Christmas secrets, man.
Let's see what old Chestnut's got up his sleeve.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and go.
Everyone thinks that Santa's favorite cookie is chocolate chip, but it's actually pecan sandies.
Pecan sandy. I'm gonna give that a plus. That's a +5 Christmas secret right there. That's a +5.
I just made that up.
+5
That
Christmas.
was literally a commercial. It might have been a Canadian thing.
Was it?
Yeah, because
the
we have
commercials
like
don't
the
count.
whole Santa thing with like you can send him letters to the postal code HOHO.
Ah, that's good.
Ha ha ha.
Well, HOHOHO.
Ha
But
ha
yeah.
ha. I mean, ho ho ho.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's an actual thing.
That's fantastic. So that Christmas secret is expelled from your mouth into a cold winter's day fog and is breathed in by the lock, and it goes, and it opens up.
See, all the children think that Santa wants the chocolate, but he really likes a good savory pecan.
I don't want it all. We all know that now.
That's actually bonkers. You know, my mom makes a really good thing, a really good Christmas treat. It's like a candied pecan. We call it Christmas crack.
Oh,
I'm more of like an oatmeal raisin kind of guy.
if we all make it out,
Oatmeal craisin, and now you're talking.
The next room, like the room that you're in now, does have a fair bit of fog. It is.
This one also has fog.
It's a real foggy environment down here. The first step you all take, you notice that the ground is no longer false packed snow, but like a soft, cushy, mossy forest floor environment type feel. And as you step, you feel the crunching of sticks and twigs beneath your feet. Like, really soft, but you feel it, you don't really hear it. And you hear low and deep snoring. Like this
I
again?
don't even taste this. I just put fingers on mouth.
Chestnut, yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll again. This is the fabled chamber of the Yetis. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and make a anonymous.
I was so confused. I was like, why?
You just said Gingy to mute.
I was so confused.
Gigi's mouth is still
why
yapping.
Are you trying to keep your tits quiet.
I'm gonna make a perception check right now with disadvantage for an unknown third party.
That's a pretty well-known third-party dog.
Gotcha. And as you take a few more, as soon as you all four of our heroes have entered, and the door behind them is closed, the snoring stops. The walls of this chamber are steel and riveted. Well, no. I said it was less high-tech as I went deeper. It's not really a cave. It's like a wooden... It's like an old, like, thick plank hewn fence. Like, really thick. Like a... It's got a real big Nordic vibe to it. There are bits of, like, metal... like wrought iron and pegs that make up the walls. It's another chamber that's 50 feet in diameter. And the only light in this entire chamber, because above it is a skylight. It is a glass dome that you can see the night sky above you, and the moon. I guess is another source of light, the moon. But the main source of light in this chamber is a basketball-sized snow globe at the center of it all. Just want to remind you, the snoring has stopped, and something at the far side of the chamber seems to be stirring. It is a round, furry thing with white fur that reflects so much of the cold, frosty light coming off of this ancient chronomancy relic.
I'm gonna kind of like point.
What's going on? What?
Okay, this prestidigitation. Let me whisper at him.
I don't
You know what?
think so.
I used my Christmas vision, aka minor illusions, and I just formed the word
well, like,
"shut up" in neon lights.
I do a little minor illusion in my
Lights,
hand.
yeah.
I just kind of like go like this with a minor illusion and just be like an image of a Yeti, and just like a cartoon Yeti, just be like,
And I just do Christmas lights that say "shut up."
and then I do another one where I create like a little snow globe, like another minor illusion, a little snow globe with like a little dancing like snow creature in the inside, and it's like,
Okay. Let us all then roll for initiative.
Tinsel, you still have Gift of Alacrity cast on you,
Oh,
so you get a +8 to your roll, or you get a D8 to your roll.
Okay.
Let's see. It
that
is
is
That's a 24 for Old Chestnut.
dexterity for constitution for initiative rolls, right? Yeah.
Yep, plus any other bonuses that you have.
So that is a okay. All right, and then for
oh, that's
Coco,
backwards. How do I-
initiative.
Link from your life. Quiet.
Okay. Coco has rolled a 23. Anyone higher?
24.
Okay. So the initiative order
Temporal
is
awareness gives me a pretty good bonus.
chess.
I have the alert feed, but you're just rolling like a fucking god.
I get a +5 to my
I have a
initiative
+7.
roll. Yeah,
Okay.
I just-
From
I have these like metal dice that have just been rolling. Like the lowest I've rolled is like
Yeah.
a 7.
23 to 20.
20.
Sorry? What?
20.
21.
21. She got 21.
We all got 20 or higher.
Yeah.
Tinsel and Ting.
Oh, it would have been a 15.
Cool.
But
And
I got the
then-
Black thing.
I got you.
Time magic.
Time magic.
Okay, so the initiative order is
Excuse me.
the initiative order is Chestnut, Coco, Tinsel, Tingle, the Yeti.
Ooh.
So Chestnut, you are up first. The snow globe is 25 feet away from you. The Yeti is 50 feet away from you.
Okay. It's 25 feet away to the globe.
To the globe, and then another 25 to the Yeti. So
Okay. I'm going to do something a little fun here, and I'm going to cast, as soon as I can find which page I had all this level of spell on. Well, I'm casting Mirror Image on myself.
fun.
So, but I gotta try to find out what goddamn page I had this on. I have so many open things because Wizard book.
Wizards, we love them.
Mirror Image. There we go.
Hello,
Okay.
wizard. Yeah.
So I have a mimic with me. How many do I get?
Are you about to become old man, many men?
Yeah, old mini man. Yeah.
That's from Kid Cosmic. It's a good show. Hip.
I have 3 illusory duplicates of myself.
So now there's 4 Coco, and 4 Chestnuts.
There's 4 chestnuts, and I'm going to walk up to the globe.
You are keeping track of that initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
The way that these work is that each time a creature targets me with an attack, they have to roll a d20 to determine whether or not they hit me or a duplicate. If I have 3 duplicates, which I do right now, I have to roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate.
Fun.
With 2 duplicates, I have to roll an 8 or higher. With 1, I have to roll an 11 or higher. And the duplicate's AC is equal to 10 plus my dex. If it hits a duplicate, the duplicate gets destroyed. That's basically it. So I guess if it doesn't hit the duplicate's AC, that I get to keep it. So, but yeah, now I have like I'm like super buffed up with like every wizard spell possible other than currently shield that makes it so that I'm harder to hit.
Hell yeah. So
but-
we all see 4 chestnuts appear out of nowhere, and in a sort of, do they all walk in unison?
Yeah, they all. It says
Creepy.
They appear in my space, so there's just 4 of me, kind of like
Just walking in a straight line.
Yeah, 4 chestnuts.
Here we go.
And you approach the snow globe. How much movement do you have?
I have 25 feet of movement.
25 feet. So yeah, do you do any other actions or just duplicate?
Well, the duplicate is an action. I don't know if I can do anything else.
Do you have any bonus actions?
I currently have 2 meteors left.
Cool. Those have just been floating around you. That's awesome.
They've just been floating around me. So, I would say that those are probably also duplicated, just so it doesn't give away which one is me.
Right? Yeah. I mean, only fair, right?
Yeah. The only other things that I have that are like bonus action stuff, it's really kind of reactionary. So
fair enough.
So yeah, that's it. I can basically walk up to it, but if it's an action to interact with the snow globe, then I can't do anything else.
Cool. Meaning that it is now Coco's turn, who is going to actions. Unarmed strike, fury of blows. Oh, okay, yeah. He is going to arms back, Naruto run, step of the wind, making his movement speed up to 80 feet. He's going to take a long arcing path around the snow globe towards the Yeti. He's not gonna get within strike. He's not gonna get within range of the Yeti for attacks. He's just going to be there. He's managed to figure out which way the head is facing on this Yeti. He's coming up towards his butt side. The Yeti is still kind of laying on its side, curled up, and like got his head up and looking around, but not like kind of groggy. Yeti's waking up. He heard people come into his room, and that's going to be Coco's whole action, his whole turn. It is Tinsel's turn.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to have Gingy go up with Chestnut.
Which one?
And just in the vicinity
In the vicinity of Chestnut.
Yeah, in the vicinity of Chestnut, within 5 feet.
Of just any Chestnut.
Yeah, like he's heading towards the snow globe, so like around the snow globe.
Cool.
Oh, hey, little Billy.
Any other actions then? Are you gonna keep your distance?
I just want to have my crossbow prepared to shoot.
You gonna take the prepared action to fire? Then? Are you preparing the action?
Ready in action to fire your crossbow.
Yeah. When do you want the action to happen?
I want the trigger of the action to be like aggressiveness from the Yeti, like it spots us and then charges.
Okay, so if the Yeti charges, you're poised to fire.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I needed. Tingle, it's your turn. You saw your partner take the kind of half of a pincer maneuver. Obviously, the fairer half of the pincer maneuver, as far as you can tell. Leaving you with the less than desirable pincer half, if you wanted to go with his plan.
I'm not.
You're not. Yeah, screw that.
Get rid of yes and. Get ready for no however.
No however, I love it.
So I'm gonna approach Old Chestnut.
Which
on
one?
the other side. The
North, south, east, or west?
I guess the south one. I don't. I'm gonna take 25 to move it. I'm gonna talk to one. That's all that matters.
Right.
I'm just gonna lean in and go. How smart are Yetis?
I'm gonna have to roll some sort of check on that.
That's gonna have to happen on any checks rolls. It's gonna have to happen on your turn.
Okay.
So you can pose the question now. Just don't expect an answer right away.
I'm gonna assume they're stupid.
Yeah, I'm sitting there focusing on the sphere, like on the snow globe. It's like,
One second. 1 second.
The snow globe is
do my
about like
little-
almost half, like a little over half your height.
This Yeti is awake, correct? Like I'm not
It's
about to...
groggy and waking up, but
I'm gonna
conscious.
create.
But like 9 in the morning conscious. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna create a sound in the direction that is not us. Like I'm basically trying to keep looking the way it's going by having a voice that just like a random voice go, "Hey, fuck you!" like pretty loudly, like "Fuck you, Yeti."
Okay.
Yeti ass is mine. It is my Christmas visions.
Chris-
I'm conjuring the vision of an abusive uncle, apparently.
So what is this? Is this a roll on
That's
the Yeti's
horrible, I'm
part?
sorry. If a creature uses its action to examine the sound, it can make an intelligence check against my save DC.
Okay.
But otherwise, it just sounds like a realistic someone shouting in the distance. "Fuck you,
Cool.
piece of shit!" That's why you're on the naughty list. Shit like
That's
that.
awful. You
Yeah,
are
so
a terrible person right now. I don't like this side of you
berating
I'm
the
seeing
Yeti.
now.
I'm berating the Yeti
Oh my
to get him to go
God.
aggro at the thing that doesn't exist.
You're fantastic. I hate you. Anyways, the Yeti's turn. It is going to hear your Christmas vision and, in fact, get up on all fours and try to parse out where it is looking in its general direction. Making the intelligence check here. It rolled a 10.
My self-save DC is 15. It's an
So-
investigation check.
Yeah, so that would be plus its intelligence, right?
E.
Yeah. It has a -1 to intelligence.
That's what I wanted it to have.
And so,
I can
so
do
on
a
a
nicer
failed
version
save,
if you
what
don't.
happens? Does
It just truly believes that there's someone yelling from that direction at it,
kind of snarls and very slowly
which I don't think it knows where any of us are. So that's a good distraction.
it snarls and looks in that direction. It kind of it has two small feet under, like two smaller feet, shorter legs beneath it, and two like massive hulking forearms. It's like a snow gorilla. It's a Yeti, and two giant protruding tusks that you can see now, and two glowing ice cold blue eyes. And it puts one of its hand up against the wooden cage that it knows all so well, kind of listening, eyes squinting, confused, and kind of runs its hand along the side, kind of like. And now it's moving around the circumference of the enclosure. Chestnut, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I am going to pick up the snow globe.
Cool. Anything in... So you... All four of your doppelgangers squat down, grab the base of it, and lift it up. And inside, you see... It's a big snow globe. It's a basketball-sized snow globe. And inside, you see a Christmas village. It's an ornately carved Christmas village, but you know the truth. Like the TARDIS, the inside of the snow globe is much bigger than the outside. Inside there is a whole Christmas village filled with illusory little people, because the inside has aged just as the outside has aged, and there has been evolution, there has been rise and fall of false people, because this little guy, Jack, needs company, needs things to do. And what appears to have happened is that Jack has made for himself a small little European-style kingdom within the snow globe, surrounded on all sides by pine forest, a frozen lake, a long winding road up a mountain, to this brilliant palace of icicles.
Excuse me. Sorry, I got that lingering forever cough.
Excellent.
I'm going to breathe on the glass of the snow globe and just write backwards, hijack.
And you see the illusory villagers in the town square, all gathered around a Christmas tree, look up and wave their arms up in the air in panic and all the way back to their little homes. But One of them is still and looking up at the sky. This great big message. And teeny tiny little silvery wings sprout out from its back and flutter. And it takes off, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And suddenly the perspective of the snow globe gets such that it's as if Jack had stuck his head into a space helmet. And so his head is just right there. And this is not the Jack you remember. The Jack you remember is a teeny tiny little sprite of a frost spirit. Still very powerful, still very ancient. But this is a hot teenage elf. Jack has matured and grown into this prince, this ice king, if you will.
He's probably looking at B being like, what the hell happened to you?
Chestnut?
Not that it's nice.
Hi, Jack. Yeah, hi, Jack.
How are you doing? It was really loud, kind of reverberates through.
Yeah, Jack. Oh, there's a
Over the glass.
Like,
there's a.
Is it Christmas again already?
I write Yeti.
What's a Yeti?
I kind of like minor. One of my
Why are there
doppelgangers.
4 of you?
One of my doppelgangers makes the cartoon Yeti be like,
How do I look older than this guy?
He seems fun.
We have a problem, Jack. We have a problem, and we need your help.
If you want to resolve Tingle's question now about the intelligence of Yetis.
Intelligence of a Yeti. I rolled a 2. So that's
ended.
I mean,
So I'm doing
Yeti
check.
capture
That's a
and study
10.
wasn't really your jam. So
no, I did time magic. Come on. But
Yeti
if I did
seemed
like
like
a
fun.
history check, it's a 10. So
yeah.
That's the worst roll
North
I've
Pole
had.
ecology
Yeah.
was never your thing.
I don't.
Yeah, one of my doppelgangers just looks at you and goes,
I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
You think you'd be smarter because you're so old. I mean, I'm older, but like, look at me. And he strikes a K-pop pose.
Yes, you're very
You look
handsome.
younger than I do.
Yes, Jack, you're very handsome, but Santa's in trouble, and we need your help.
Santa? Chris? Chris is in trouble?
Chris is in trouble. He goes by Nick now sometimes. It's really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where that one came.
I'm gonna
up
need you to
in.
make your actions now. I
Okay,
love what's happening here, but we're gonna need some actions.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
Jack, I'm gonna have to. You have to come with me for a moment. So I'm sorry, but we're gonna move the globe for a moment, okay?
Oh, I'll let my people know.
All right.
He
yeah,
doesn't
just
know
make
that
sure-
they're all illusions.
Yeah. So I am going to dismiss the last minute meteors I have because they're concentration to cast another concentration. I'm casting Wrist Pocket, and I'm going to shove the snow globe into an alternate dimension in my sleeve.
Give me a perception check real fast.
Okay. That is 12.
A 12. Nice. Where is it? There it is.
Now I'm rolling bad.
Gotcha. You feel like when you did that, it felt like for a second that you were being watched, but that kind of passes.
Okay, but so I flick
I mean,
my wrist.
obviously you're being watched. You have friends.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, there's people around me. And there's a Yeti in the room.
Yeah.
So basically, as long as this thing is like no less than 5 pounds, and I'm assuming that if Chestnut can pick it up, it's light, it's fairly light. And it goes to an extra dimensional space for an hour. And as another action, I can pull it back out. So
Cool.
Yep.
Is that your action?
That's my action.
No bonus actions?
No bonus actions. I get rid of the meteors.
Cool. It's Coco's turn. He is going to run up to the Yeti, and he's going to start attacking it with his unarmed strike, first and foremost. He's got to beat an armor class of 15. That's a 16, so that's a hit. And he deals 7 points of damage on the initial strike. 7 points of damage on the initial strike, and then for his second attack, flurry of blows. It's a 16 again, so that's a hit, and then that's another attack, and that's another 10 damage to the Yeti that now fully turns around and faces Coco and lets out a blood-curdling terrible, awful breath that fills up the entire area about him. It is then Tinsel's turn.
Yes. Gingy's gonna stay with Chestnut. But
Which one?
I'm going...
That's the third time I've used it. I'm not going to do it again.
It just falls through.
The North Chestnut, the South Chestnut,
The East Chestnut.
the Western Chestnut.
We don't talk about Western
We
Chestnut.
don't
talk
talk
about-
about West Nut.
We don't talk about
Shoot
West
it.
Chest. Yeah.
You shoot it.
West.
Beat that armor class of 15, sister.
That is 18, so yes.
It's an 18 to hit. How much damage?
Yeah. 4.
4.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm going... And extra attack.
Keep getting out of focus. There we go.
Yeah.
It's because I keep leaning forward to do maths.
I don't know how to count.
Accountants for chumps.
Yeah.
That's what that's the work for me.
Yeah.
Which is to say, I didn't grab my dice before we started, so I'm using digital ones.
Digi dice.
Digital dice.
Digi
I'm
dice.
just excited
I've
to
got
bring out my
champions.
original dice. I haven't
No,
played
that's
with
all
mine
I
in a
want
while.
to do for
That's
now.
all you want to do? That's just the one attack then?
Yeah, just
It's tingle time.
It's time to tingle. Anyway, can we call my Elder's Blasts non-lethal since they're force damage and also snowballs?
Sure, if you want to.
I don't want to kill the
You don't wanna
Yeti. That
kill
feels
the thing?
unfair.
I mean, Coco is
No.
throwing hands with it with no remorse.
Well, Coco's got fists. Those are non-lethal things unless he keeps
They do
going.
force damage, right then?
Yeah. Elder's Blast does force damage. Yeah. So I'm just
Excellent.
gonna
15 to hit.
and then we'll see what I get. Well, the first one's gonna miss by 1 exactly.
Yeah.
And the other one is gonna miss by 5. I have really good stats. We saw how
I
I
bet.
did in the first session.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
My
you
dice
really
are-
maybe you have a soft side for animals. I mean, Crash and the
I don't wanna
boys,
kill it.
they were mortals kind of. Not animals.
I just go. I go.
I don't want to
so
hit it.
Are we gonna leave or are we gonna?
Don't
keep
you
fighting?
dare! I don't want to fight this thing alone.
Well, then don't. Why?
Okay.
eating it in the first place.
It is
Also, my
then.
minor illusion lasts a minute, so it's still just.
It still hears someone saying, "Hey, fuck you," but also,
Fuck you.
but
Fuck you. And I'm
but
feeling
also
real bad
someone
about
is
it 'cause
actively
that
throwing
concentration,
hands
so I
against
can't
it.
stop it. And snowballs
It is.
hit the enclosure.
It is being punched at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
So that
gonna-
is your
no,
turn.
I'm just saying, I feel real bad that there's someone going, "Hey, fuck you." Fuck you.
It doesn't comprehend
I just-
language.
I doesn't matter.
I lead over to Chestnut. Anything, right?
That
your microphone's
cut out
breaking
a
up.
lot.
Yeah.
Leaving now, right?
Oh. I taped you shut.
You ain't gonna leave me behind.
No, why- leave too while it's still in the enclosure, Coco.
It's time to go.
Okay, fine. We'll leave then.
You're an
Is it
expert
your
at
turn
getting
then?
away from
That was
things
your
without
that
getting
was
hit.
that was
I'm
your
gonna
turn.
start. I'm gonna get over towards Coco to help him leave. So I'm not quite in range of the Yeti right now, but I'm sure it can get to me now.
But it is then the
Um,
Yeti's turn.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
I can't leave Coco behind.
At the start of the
Even
Yeti's
if he
turn,
should just leave.
at the start of the Yeti's turn, it takes it takes a massive inhale, filling its gourd-shaped belly bright and full, and gets a bright look in its eyes and heals 10 points of heals for 10.
Oh.
And it is then going to, against Coco, make a big fist attack with a +9 to hit. Go, big fisto. Actually, no. He's gonna take 2 big fist attacks against Coco, with 9 to hit each, +9 to hit each. Just skip back to Coco's page here. He's got an armor class of 13. Natty 1, excellent. For the first one. And then for the second one, 4 plus 9 is 13 exactly. So, were we doing clashes for this or no?
Yes, you did.
Yes? Okay. So Coco gets a free attack then on that. It's a 15 on the die, with 15 to hit. It's a 22. And the Yeti takes 7 points of clash damage. Excellent. And that is the Yeti's turn. Making it Chestnut's turn once again.
Okay. I'm just gonna start skedaddling. It's like time to go. We got
Gotcha.
what we came for. It's time to go. I start.
Take your full
booking it
movement
towards-
speed to leave.
Yeah, take my full movement speed back towards the door. Yeah.
Yeah, you make it to the door. Then it's Coco's turn, who is going to... He wants to save that and that. Nah, he doesn't want to do that either. He's gonna keep attacking. It's actions. There we go. One attack there. It's a miss. Second attack. That's a hit. And...
Uh-oh.
10 points of damage.
Oof.
9 and 10 points to the Yeti. And that is Coco's turn. Tinsel, your turn.
My turn, yes.
Coco's fighting, and I'm very mad at him right now, but we'll deal with it later.
Okay.
Guess we're fighting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get within 30 feet of the Yeti. And cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. It's a DC 14 dex save.
You throwing the soup?
That soup?
Yes.
Gonna throw the Christmas
scalding-
stew at him?
You take the
Yeah,
Christmas
it's,
stew, you grab my flask and dunk the eggnog in, creating an unholy mixture.
You just, you pull a
Into the
crock
turtle
pot out of
eggnog.
nowhere and yeet it.
Yeah, it's like the most toxic hunter stew ever.
So you're telling me that Tinsel has had hammer space this whole time and we've not used that?
It's the gauntlet.
Yeah.
The gauntlet, man.
It's just filled with soup.
It's filled with
It's
Christmas
got a
happiness
cup.
and
It's got a
soup.
cup warmer, but
It's filled with
also a
soup.
whole
That's how
crock
my-
pot.
Yeah.
That's how my arm stays warm.
Is that an area of effect? Does Coco need to make
Yes,
well?
it's
Okay.
5 feet wide.
5 feet wide?
Oh, you can aim that.
Yeah, you can aim
Yeah.
that only for the Yeti if you would like.
Preferably.
Okay, yeah.
And
just-
Yeti makes.
Yeah.
What does it make?
Dex save.
Dex save.
DC 14.
DC 14.
Yeah.
That's an 18 on the die, -1. So the Yeti sees your soup and dodges.
Oh no! That was our only plan. Was the Christmas soup?
Just
Not,
in,
the,
the,
Yeah.
not the soup.
Yeah, it just misses. Okay.
in his
There's no-
two-handed barrage against Coco, he was moving forward, and that's when you decided to take your shot and just missed. Not by it was bound to happen. Is Gingy doing anything?
No, Gingy's protecting, but I will.
Gingy's with me.
Yes, Gingy's with you.
And me. And me. And me.
Yeah.
So is that your turn? then?
me.
No, I used my extra attack for a crossbow shot and missed.
You missed?
That's fine.
Beans,
Yeah.
just sticking into the wood behind him. Tangle time!
Tangle time.
Tingle time, baby!
Chestnut, are you securing the payload?
I am just trying not to die!
I asked Chestnut, not Coco. I know
Damn
what
it!
Coco's doing.
We got what we came for. Why are we still in the back of the room?
Wondering that myself. You head out. We'll take care of this. It's more important that Jack Frost gets out of here than either of us.
But we're not supposed to separate.
I activate the Crimson Right.
The Crimson Right.
I activate my Christmas Right, so I take a D6 of damage. As my body gets all cold and icy, I take 4 damage. And now all my hits do another D6 of damage, so it's worth it.
Hell yeah.
Blood Hunters are all about hurting yourself to do more damage.
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
an interesting strategy.
it's very edgy.
Edgy AF.
Just a little.
When your Christmas spirit is as tainted as it is for Tingle, it physically hurts. Anyway, I'm going to take 2 short sword attacks.
2 short sword attacks. You got to beat a 15 for both.
The first one hits.
Excellent.
Second one misses.
How much damage?
So let's see this. So I don't know if exactly resistances, but 7 base damage, and that's just slashing, of course.
Just slashing damage?
And then an additional 4 cold damage.
Cold damage. And there's additional 4 cold damage, so it's 7 slashing damage. Yeah. Okay.
11 damage in total.
11 damage in total, except it's immune to cold damage.
Fuck, I activated my right for nothing. 7
You
damage.
see the cut you make on the Yeti's side, and
Or is that non-resistant of cold damage myself?
you see the cut you make on the Yeti's side, and you see the Christmas right, the ripple of the energy. You feel it pass from the sword into the Yeti, and you do not see the Yeti feel the cold damage. It is a creature of the cold. It is of the cold. It was born in it, molded by it, if you will.
God damn it, it's Ice Stain.
That's your turn.
Yeah, I guess it is.
The
Ice
Yeti
Stain,
takes in another enormous breath and heals for another 10.
also known as Google's Crown.
And it is going to pull up a chunk of earth from the ground and throw it at old Chestnut, one of the 4, the Chestnut
Yep.
squad.
Roll.
So in order to hit Chestnut, I need to roll a d20 just to see which one he hits.
Let's see. So if you hit me, I then have to roll. Let me pull it back up here.
Money, and if
I
it's
was
a
reading
higher, 8 or higher, or 11 or higher, depending on how many you have, it hits a duplicate instead of him.
So
I did not
mirror
catch
image.
any of that.
Roll a d20. I know.
Okay.
I use this stuff.
Yeah, you have to roll a d20 to determine whether or not you hit me.
Okay.
Yes.
Rolling.
And then if I have 3 duplicates, I have to roll a 6 or a higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate.
Schrodinger's dice. Here we go. Revealing.
All right.
That is a 15 natural d20. That's not the attack roll, right?
That just hit the duplicate.
Okay.
Yep, but that technically would hit me, but I am going to cast a reaction for his attack.
No, you're reading it backwards. It would hit the duplicate.
The 15?
Because a 6 or higher, it would hit the duplicate. Because there's so many duplicates, it's more
It
like you
says,
get one.
each time a creature targets me with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of my duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or a higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate.
Oh,
You've
you
got a
are
6
rolling
or
the
higher,
d6.
I
I'm
have
rolling to
to-
hit.
yeah.
Because
I have to roll a d20. and
Gotcha.
see, like,
Do that.
Because, okay,
Do that.
I rolled to hit, which means it's a 15 plus 9 to hit.
Yep, and then I have to roll a d20 to move the attack to a different target.
There we go. We figured it out.
But
Yeah.
I have another option to do here.
Okay.
You actually
so
have 2
I
options.
love wizards.
I have a reaction.
Yay.
I have my staff on me, and you see like this long string of silvery little spikes come flying through the air, and I flick it at him as he's trying to throw it. And I am casting silvery barbs.
Yay.
So I can magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay. So
And then I can then choose a different creature I can see within range, and I can choose myself. And the chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, saving throw within a minute. And a creature can be empowered by only one use of the spell over the time. That's unnecessary information.
Yeti re-rolling from the 15, we get to 10 plus 9. So it's a 19 now instead of the 15 plus 9 from prior.
Okay. I'm going to give myself the encouragement on this movement to a duplicate. So I have 1 minute to use it. So it's just basically giving me advantage to move it to a different thing should this not roll higher than what I want.
So you roll the shuffle die with advantage now.
Yep. So I actually rolled a 6, which is exactly what I needed to move it to a target.
Gotcha.
We'll say West Chestnut gets taken out.
West
Nobody seemed to
Chestnut
like him
is
anyway.
crushed under
Chestnut.
28 bludgeoning earth damage.
Westnut has used his last ha.
All the 3 remaining are like,
And
Girls,
with
holy
that,
shit.
and with Westnut falling, and the other 3 looking on in awe, we're going to stop there
it was Gondor.
for
Where was
tonight's
Gondor when the
episode.
West Nut fell?
Thank you guys so much for watching. It's time for housekeeping. Go Bongos.
Bongos.
Thank you guys so much for
Bongos.
watching. It's time for housekeeping. Now is the time of the show where I talk about our Patreon, and we talk about the cool stuff that we do on Patreon, specifically Patreon art poll time. Each of my players get to pitch to me a Patreon art that they want me to make for the Patreon. Did I say Patreon enough? I haven't. Patreon. Daddy's Dungeon D&D. Daddy's Dungeon D&D at Patreon.com is the Patreon that you should sign up for if you want to see all the cool Patreon art. Who has a Patreon art suggestion that they would like to pitch to me right now?
You seem pretty eager. Do you have one?
Yes.
Got one, Marlon.
Yeah, I want the rope snapping and everyone doing their poses on the naughty and nice squares.
Ooh.
It's just Chestnut falling on his
Rope.
ass.
No. Rope.
Okay.
Rope?
Nope.
Question mark? Nope. Exclamation point.
I want a similar ensemble image. I want Chestnut.
Chestnut, and Chestnut.
Chestnut, Tinsel, and Coco
Tinsel.
shushing each other.
Yeah, sure. You knew where I was going.
I'm confused. Oh, the shush.
Just everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone,
Everybody shush.
everybody shut up. Yeah.
Fingers between your lips.
It was like a Mexican
Everybody
cook-off. Yeah.
shh.
Yeah. I'm picturing
Alright.
like the trace image of the 3 people.
Oh, I was picturing the Spider-Man meme, but
Another Spider-Man meme. Hell yeah.
We've already done the Spider-Man meme in ESP.
We can do it again. We can do
That's
the
fine.
Into the Spider-Verse version.
That's the
Yeah.
beauty of memes is they can be interpreted however
We
you
love
want.
memes in this house.
it could be
we
revamped.
just did it.
We
Okay.
have
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
one
Still
more
video, right?
Patreon
last-
art suggestion.
The last ensemble one I was gonna go with was
All
between,
ensemble.
it's between me and Tingle, where it's the "You Shall Not Pass" and the anime Super Punch.
Yeah.
You shall
Just
not
like at the
pass.
same time with a time bubble and like the tiny wizard casting momentary stasis.
Let's see. Let's see if I can do this without any spaces. Shh. All caps, no spaces. You shall not pass one punch. Yes! There we go.
One punch!
What's my number one listened to song 2 years ago when I
Hell
started
yeah.
going to the gym?
So,
Like
if you
back in
want
the day.
to vote
Hell
on
yeah.
the Patreon art that I will have to draw, go to my Twitter, aka X, and tomorrow after this is done premiering on YouTube, and vote for your favorite moment that I will have to draw. And if you want to see the moment drawn, make sure that you are a patron to Daddy's Dungeon D&D at patreon.com. And there you get access to all of the awesome moments, all the immortalized drawings that I've done for this mini campaign, our main campaign, Trash Chronicles, and all of the previous seasons. And all the cool stuff there. It's only $5. There's only one tier. There's only one paid tier, and it's $5 and you get all that epicosity. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. The conclusion next week. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you all have had an epic Hanukkah, a rad Kwanzaa, a blessed Yule, a totally tubular holiday that I don't know, a superb Saturnalia. Whatever you celebrate, I hope it's absolutely great. I, of course, have been your gift master, your dungeon master, your story daddy. I, of course, have been Goon Daddy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Playing Tinsel.
Playing Moss has been Tinsel.
Playing Moss has been Tinsel, and playing Tinsel has been the Moss creature.
Yes, I want a moment to appreciate the little Gingy that I made.
Excellent. How freaking epic. And playing Tangle has been the Noodledoodler. And playing Old Chestnut Greensleeves has been Video James.
Everybody shut the fuck up. God damn it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I always feel like I say thank you guys so much for watching so much at the end of these because I'm always super duper thankful. Tune in next week for the epic conclusion. And here's hoping you all stay naughty. Shh. 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 Shh.